What motivates me is injustice. What motivates me is there were kids that I grew up with that were just as smart as me, and maybe even smarter than me, that didn't get opportunities. So they didn't finish high school, or they didn't finish college. And I see their life right now, and I see the struggle that they have, and when I look at them, I don't feel that we're much different. The difference was I got certain opportunities that they didn't have. And what motivates me to overcome obstacles is that I, in many ways, are doing things that other people would like to do that don't have a chance to do it. What also motivates me is my family. So my mother is a hairdresser. My mother was 16 when she was pregnant. My mother dropped out of high school and went on to get her GED. My grandparents worked in a factory, and my grandmother was a cashier. Now they passed, but they worked hard for me, and they sacrificed for me, and they were good people that didn't have power, that could make decisions, but they were good people, and they struggled. So for me, to go to college, to get a degree, to go to Harvard, to now be superintendent, my work honors them and what they did. And if they could wake up every day and go to work when they didn't want to, when they woke up and went to work and they didn't have any decision making or power, and we got, were we poor? No, but we struggled, and I saw that struggle. So that is nothing compared to what I have to go through. So if I wasn't doing well in a class in school, in college, and I didn't get it right away, I said to myself, well, I can work and struggle through this because of what they struggled through. Does that make sense? So that was my motivation. My motivation also was, people said I couldn't do it. So when I was in high school, we had to take a test to tell you what you were going to do in your life. And that test told me that I should be a farmer. I had never been on a farm in my life. And to me, it was a judgment on my intelligence about what I could do with my life. And people, whether in elementary or in high school, thought I was a jock, I was a good athlete. Well, he'll go to college, he'll play sports, and then he'll do something else, but not really important. So I always had a chip on my shoulder, and I always thought people judged me in a way because my father left, my mother was with me. I got made fun of sometimes because I wasn't good in school or my father wasn't around, and there was an anger inside of me that drove me to prove that I was more than what people thought I was, and that continues to this day. Even though I am accomplished and I am superintendent, I still have a chip on my shoulder, and that drives me to do more and better. And then my motivation as superintendent is all that what I said, but when I look at all of you and I talk to all of you, in many ways we look different, we sound different, but I see you and me. So I don't know you, but I guarantee you, if I got to know you more, we have more commonalities than differences, and I believe you could go to Harvard. I believe you could be a superintendent. I believe you could be a doctor. I believe you could be a lawyer. Or I think you could just be a really good person and be a good father and be a good citizen and be a leader. And I believe that this school system has to do that right to you. And if I get to lead that and create a situation where you can learn and grow, then I've accomplished something, and that's what motivates me. Because I know you have a gift and a talent that maybe you know or you don't know, but what motivates me is the opportunity for you to see that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.